3,334 followers over on TikTok. Shit.
Are you gonna do anything when you hit 5K? Or are you gonna wait until 10K?
Damn, yo, Carlos, you got more views than fucking this guy, Vincent.
And who?
Yeah,
Virgil? Man, everybody's got more views than Virgil. He's one lonely Virgil.
That meat sauce.
Shit. One of my Christmas videos is at fucking 500,000 views. Yeah, you ever seen that movie Silent Night, Deadly Night? Yeah, so when the guy's doing the sled down the hill and then you see the Santa walk out, naughty, and cuts his head off. Yeah, so I cut that clip to that Run Run Rudolph, the song. It has 548,000 views. Shit. That's a lot, yeah. And this other Christmas one I posted today has 2,281 views. And I officially beat someone that I was being petty over with, too.
Oh my god, huh? No, I just think I haven't played in a week. Cause last week I was tearing them up, and now like today I'm just.
Alright. Heads up, I am streaming to my phone, so don't send me any messages or nothing if you don't want your personal info out there.
I'm really gonna text you, Carlos. Wanna see my dick?
If you want a bunch of people knowing your number. So right now, there we go.
I'm trying to get this fucking gun.
There I am. Alright. Hey Adrian, have you played as a knight yet?
Nope.
Debating.
I played against him, and I don't care for that thing. I really don't.
Debating if I should get the knight.
He's weird because like you could easily like hound and target people, but then like it's really easy to like lose focus, if that makes any sense.
Oh, I just unlocked him for about 9,000 coins. I just unlocked him. So let's see how this goes.
Alright, Mike, I got faith in us in this one. We're gonna do good.
I'm gonna test out the knight.
Yo, did you beat Gotham Knights yet, by the way? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, you're keep going, keep pushing through. Yeah, those man bats are something else.
Wait, Jonathan. Oh wait, no. Kirk Langstrom is the man bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you fight multiple man bats in this game.
Yeah, because that was a thing I remember.
Oh, they make an army.
Something like that.
Okay, because that would that they're about to steal that right from the one of the Batman.
One of the what? You drifted out there.
The Batman DC animated films. What was
I
it?
think that I think they're making some new ones now that I think are gonna go to Amazon Prime.
Aren't they all on HBO right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to see some more Constantine ones.
Listen, man, they're gonna do a new Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves, so I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
Oh no, he was on I think he was on Letterman.
You know what's crazy is that he was good in that movie. A lot of people talk shit about him, but I actually enjoyed him as Constantine. I actually enjoyed his
too.
iteration of it. And I've seen some terrible movies get sequels.
Everybody wants that British guy, and I'm like, oh, I get it.
He was good. He was good, and the original Constantine was British. But I'm sorry, I couldn't deny Keanu Reeves. Like, Keanu Reeves did a good job in his movie. Yeah, like, it was, like, his movie was good. I can't knock Keanu Reeves' movie.
Yeah. No, it's one of those films. It was like a cult following.
Mm-hmm. That was cult day one, because I was a bigger fan of. I was a fan of Hellblazer.
Fuck, they're in there.
That was the name of his comic book series, Hellblazer. Now Vertigo's gone, so now it's just Constantine. But I actually enjoyed it, so I'm glad they're doing another one with him. If somebody wants to do a movie, they shouldn't fucking turn him down. Like, in my opinion, if Keanu Reeves says, I want to do Constantine, give him Constantine. You know, if Keanu Reeves says...
And you know what? He's gonna make you the money back because it's Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves. Like, he'll get this money back. Mm-hmm.
No, but see, this is why I said if they were going to do another Constantine, I would have loved to see them use actually Robert Pattinson in it. But now...
Why? Why?
Because I think, bro,
Why?
say what you want, man. He did a great job with Batman, bro.
One movie does not make you a good actor.
Wow. You're still winning, is there?
Yo, man, leave Edward alone, all right?
Fuck Edward. Fuck his mother. Fuck his stupid fucking terrible Harry Potter appearance. Fuck the fact people thought he was the sexiest man alive when he has no personality. Fuck him trying to be Kurt Cobain as fucking Batman. Fuck him. He did one good movie. That's it. This beer is kicking in real fast than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure is. Kenny, you still want to watch Survivor Series like this?
No. Oh, no. I was out for the Rumble, but
you still want to watch the Rumbles like this?
Yeah,
I do. Oh, shit, I'm chasing some fucking blondie. Ah! Oh, this shirt has some nice fucking reach, Adrian.
Oh yeah, it does. It's nonsense. It really is nonsense.
Like, this guy was, I think, maybe like 10 paces ahead of me, and I nailed him with one hit. This is good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it.
Where do you think you're going with your yellow piss-stained hoodie? I'm going to murder you. Quite. Fucker. Alright. Alright, let's destroy this.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I think this is my last one for the night, Mike. Cause I'm like, I'm falling asleep and too.
Anyone following me on TikTok, feel free to jump in onto the YouTube and leave a chat.
Carlos, we have jobs.
No, I'm talking to my stream. I'm streaming.
Oh, fuck those people.
I'm streaming. I saw like something pop up on my TikTok. I'm dual streaming. I'm on YouTube and I'm recording off the screen onto TikTok.
You want to hear something crazy about TikTok? That apparently that in Japan, they actually filter. Oh, in China where it came from, they filter it.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, like people who see it, apparently they want to be like astronauts or something like that, or that's their goal, to go into space. But Americans, or their goal is to get rich off of streaming platforms, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, isn't that fascinating? That's why that's why we're losing. Like, 'cause no, it's true. I'm sorry. Like I'll be the one to say it. That's why we're fucking losing, because they and you know what else they do? They fucking limit it to yeah, and that's it. But
Where are you going with your weird Tron outfit? There's some. Alright, Agent, so I actually figured this guy out.
Oh, that was quick.
When he patrols and shit, he's not really patrolling, he's just zooming around the field.
Yeah.
Flushed another one out. This is weird. They're struggling against me, and I'm not even doing much.
Yeah.
They're nervous as shit. I've never seen this before.
But we had a bad experience.
So Carlos, you beat the game on God mode or whatever it was,
Yep. Give me God of War mode. I beat it. Beat the main campaign. And I had a really hard laugh after I was done, because I thought at any given moment I'd give up.
But you persevered.
Yep.
How was your fight with Thor?
That one took me 15 minutes. That was insane.
Well,
I was watching it like live. I'm just like, why aren't you like doing such and such in this?
Because I was playing it in hard mode, Dick. I didn't have everything that everybody who played it in a normal difficulty had access to. I didn't beat the Berserkers. I didn't have that kind of money. All right,
no,
I had to go with my rate.
Game.
No, you get the Berserkers. No, you get the Berserkers when you see the sword. You can go around picking them up.
But you can't beat them at that point when you first find them.
My brother is. He's beating them right now. He's beating them right now.
No, like, did he beat them before the end of the game or after?
No, he's doing it before the end of the game. He's doing it right now.
Bastard.
Yeah, he's legit, but he's not playing it in the difficulty I was playing it in.
Still a bastard.
He could have finished the game already if it weren't because he's doing the side missions.
Yeah, that's...
this was the other one, because we did bad on that one.
I shall put you on this hook, and you shall learn a lesson. Don't wear net shirts while running from a crazed killer. Yeah, no, I actually beat it in that. The fights were good. What was your favorite fight, Adrian?
Let me think. Oh, Heimdall.
Heimdall? Yeah, Heimdall was fun.
Oh man, because it was so satisfying just to beat the shit out of that guy.
Oh my god.
And then I'm like, let me think. And then the Thor rematch was like, it's a very, very close second.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Thor rematch.
Yeah, he gave you like a good fight the first go around, but then he was literally going all out.
This is who I am. I am a destroyer. Like, holy shit.
He wasn't having any of it. It's like, you can't even talk to the man. He just wants dead.
The one I enjoyed was Odin.
Oh yeah, that final battle was it was nice. Oh,
Yeah.
especially when Freya joins in, like
Yep.
for the 3-party. I'm just like, yes.
And the mayor's like, it's the 4 of us, you old fucker. I'm like, yay!
No, I really wish I had his heirloom. Then it would have really been 4-on-1. Because you could just pull him out and just use him as a laser beam.
Yeah. They took that away in the very beginning, though, didn't they? He's blinded in the beginning.
I don't think so.
Ah, well, Santa Doom guy. You're a fucking
suck,
dead man.
But we won. Mike,
You
I was
are-
39. Jesus, I was so bad in this.
Fucking... I'm about to say, somebody better pulled you down already. Fuck.
Adrian, I'll probably be seeing you on your collage.
You're working tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah, for a few hours.
Oh, it's holiday overtime right now, right?
Yeah.
I probably didn't order anything else.
Good. Thank God. Thank God.
I'm like, you don't care if it's anything aside from UPS.
Alright, boys. I'm going to bed.
Catch you
y'all
later.
Right.
What the fuck? About you, Mike? You played God of War yet? Oh, he left too.
Yeah. Oh man. I need to finish platinum this game because I'm trying to platinum this thing like before tomorrow. Actually, no, not tomorrow. Before I visit hang out with a friend tomorrow.
So you want to have the stats under your belt before you do so. Gotcha.
Yes. Like, it's rough because I still haven't been the queen yet. I got one more Valkyrie left, but then I also need to get all of Odin's stupid ravens.
Those ravens, I gave up on.
Yeah, but unfortunately they're part of an achievement, so I can't. Oh, there we go, got one. I can't afford to give up just yet. So I'm in it for the long haul.
Right, so this dude has a lot of perks. He can split up.
It's
You have to
not-
stay-
somewhat split up, but it's more cycle through like certain
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, one of his you can't palette at least one of them, which is annoying.
Yeah. I killed one guy. But he was trying to be a hero, so fuck him. But it wasn't as tough as it is with some of these other guys. I can see people getting pissed off with this guy very early and very quickly.
He can camp. Because like the people that he sends like to like watch, like someone's on a hook, for instance, that's a common thing. It's like he can still damage you with that person.
Yeah, he can. So I did that. I think I damaged somebody because they went to go rescue somebody. They went and tried to be a hero. When they tried to be a hero, I was able to get in there and catch up to them.
Yeah. Like there's a like when you put down a marker, apparently like if a survivor is quick enough and runs back to your thing, it gives them a speed boost. But I'm just like, you do realize that the stupid sword of him it cuts you off so quickly.
Yeah, like his sword has an insane reach. Like I felt kind of bad. Like some people were running
He's
from me, and
fast.
I'm like,
He's not even slow. He's like
he's almost running.
yeah, but it's like it's ridiculous. Like you can't really deal with it.
Here we go. Live from the dungeon.
Man, I love
So,
how. Yeah, I definitely love the second game more than this one. Just only because like backtracking is so clean.
what I liked about the sequel was in Ragnarok, you can do the realms.
Yeah.
You can finish a realm in the first time you're there. If you just take all your time, you could potentially finish a
Not
realm.
all of it. No.
Like
Anaheim, you
Alfheim,
can't.
Manaheim, no, but like when I went back to Alfheim, for example, I was with Freya. I was able to get back and get into the caves. I was able to. Then after a while, I'm like, let me not do this with the caves. Let me not do the caves right now. I went back with the spear, with Atreus, and I was able to empty out the caves. I was able to unlock the other doors, get all the stuff for get that journal in the library that the elves wanted.
Oh yeah, that. I love
You
how it
fight
was a
that
random
protector.
boss fight. Yeah,
Yep.
it was a random boss fight. I'm just like, what? I am literally taking a book out of the library. That's the point of the library. You get
No
cheats.
past due fees, bitch.
she just she sizes up like, give me the book. Claire's like, no, I'm leaving with this book. You're welcome to stop me. And doesn't kill her. It doesn't kill
Yep.
the librarian. So,
So-
I'm surprised you didn't kill her. I'm like, yep.
For anybody watching and is playing Ragnarok right now, God of War spoilers up ahead. If you haven't finished it, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and watch something else. Did you get bad vibes from Tyr before you found out that he was gonna turn?
I wouldn't say bad vibes. I didn't. Okay, if the basic what you're asking, if I had
Did you
a sense
suspect
that
him? Did you suspect Tyr?
kind of not enough to say, oh, it's Odin in disguise, because I was going off with the mythos of Loki, so I never knew like Odin had that ability.
To
But it
shapeshift?
kind of makes sense, yeah, because he has a bunch of other tendencies, but like what, like it didn't make sense up until like late after the game where you find the real Tyr, and it's like his power is like, okay, he needed to keep them captured in order to transform to them, but like it made no sense. Why wouldn't he just kill Tyr if he basically scared off and or extinct all of the giants to his knowledge? Like, why didn't he just kill Tyr? 'Cause,
Because he needed him to be able to morph into him.
No. I already addressed that. I'm just saying, why instead of keeping Tyr around in order to do that? Because what would happen if Kratos and Loki decide not to visit Tyr, break him out? What then? And well, let's say if they not even say they took up Odin's peace offering. They just fuck Tyr. I'm the god of war now. I will lead everyone into battle, and to skip a lot of hours of the game. And like, yeah, we'll take the fight to Odin. We'll kill off Heimdall, and we'll figure out Freya at some point. Either we'll kill her or make her an ally.
So, to my understanding, Odin is very paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
So Odin wouldn't
yeah.
kill Tyr because Odin is afraid that if he kills Tyr, there's more coming. So it's easier for him to keep Tyr imprisoned. As Tyr's imprisoned and he's lifeless, he's an example of don't be insubordinate. Whereas if he kills him, he makes a martyr out of him.
I mean, he was already martyred because everyone thought that he was dead, Because he made everyone think that he had died.
Yeah, he did, but it wasn't confirmed.
No, but like as far as everyone else knew, he was dead. No one assumed that he was alive. Everyone assumed that he was dead because no one knew what happened to him. They just assumed he died, and because Odin was known for all this, or like killing off his enemies, or like binding them in such a way that they can't get in the way of his plans, like what he did with his ex-wife, which is literally ex-husband of the year material right there. Like, how do you bargain away your wife, and then not only do you lie to her face that you're gonna like treat her homeworld proper, instead you do the exact opposite and then burn her brother and then somehow get her own people to forsake her, and then even turn her own handmaiden against her, and then use her to replace her. It's like he, oh my goodness.
Piece of shit.
Calling him a piece of shit is like an understatement, you know? It's like the amount of fucked up things he had done and what he made Thor do? Like, Thor needs therapy. Great that he dead now. But like, man, he put so many people through the ringer. It's fucked up, but it's hilarious.
The tragedy of being paranoid.
Like, he enslaved a whole race, and not a single one of them wanted to fight, except for, the one person, but like, Heimdall made him a perfect example of what happens when you go against them. And it's like, it was a fucking statement. You would think that all the Aesir gods needed to die. There's no redemption for them.
But if you know like the story of all of them, a lot of them aren't the Norse gods. They're not very like simple like the way that the Greek gods are. They're very complex.
Yes. Yes.
They're a little more in tune with like humanity than the Greek ones are.
Greeks are just, they would turn to animals and then fuck humans. Like,
these would too.
But like, can you explain to me why on gods, or like, well, Greek gods, or the Ares thinks it was a good idea to fuck with Kratos the way he did, just for him to lose all attachments? Why? Like, he was already obedient. Like, he didn't have to do that. He basically created the man that went to annihilate a whole mythology.
Ego.
No, well, there's ego, and then there's that, like...
His stupid ego. Like, he was...
It's like a special kind of stupidity. Like... It's like, I feel... And Atreus is like it's a good example. It's like, he didn't know he was a god. He acted like a complete different character once he found out he was a god. He was an arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's why he's like, we have to be better because they're all arrogant.
The thing is, not all gods are arrogant. Like, there's maybe one or two that aren't.
The thing is, a lot of them think that they hold that dominion and that they'll always be unchallenged. So a lot of them behave very arrogantly. And it gets the better of them. They behave cruel because they believe they're untouchable.
It's hard to argue. It's kind of hard to go against a god.
It is.
But then you have dwarves that just make weapons that kill gods. So it's like...
So, why Odin was my favorite fight was because he fucking killed Brock.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually mad when he killed Brock. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Like, I was kind of like with you a little bit building that mass, but when you killed Brock, I'm like, that was harmless, but that was unnecessary.
Yeah, he didn't have to kill him. I mean, Brock? I love how Brock figured that out.
Because he was fishy all of a sudden. It was bothering him. Like, it's like, why are you all of a sudden, why are you carrying the mask? Why are you... What's with the change in tune? And I was suspicious of him.
Loki? Like, why are you calling him Loki? And it's like, why did no one pick up this? And it's like,
So I'll tell you when I picked it up.
When?
When he goes, you killed him, he offered peace, and now you broke his peace treaty. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? He didn't, Kratos denied that peace treaty. There was no... He denied the peace treaty. He didn't fucking agree to that. Why are you suddenly upset? Everybody knew that's what Kratos was going to go do. Kratos was going to go kill Heimdall. Everyone knew Kratos was going to go do that.
Because Heimdall was a piece of shit.
Yeah, like everyone knew. Why are you so shocked that he did it? Like everyone knew that's what he was going to go do.
But here's the thing. Like, he gave him mercy. He actually gave him mercy. And it wasn't until Heimdall, like, was so full with rage and resentment and despite, he's like, I am going to kill your kid. No matter if it's the last thing he did. And we all know Atreus can't do shit. To Heimdall, even with his mortal powers. Yeah, he just can't. No one, like, there's like maybe very few people that can threaten Heimdall. Like it's a very short list, and Kratos just added more to that. If it wasn't for that spear, like I think we would be seeing a different story. Because I'm trying to think, how would Kratos fight Heimdall without that spear? Like he can't. His precondition is busted.
I think he would have been able to, but what gave him the edge with that spear was the popping.
Right, because like Thor's abilities can accomplish the same thing like Kratos with the spear did, but like I'm saying, like without that spear, the axe and the blades just don't have the necessary properties to help with that, you know?
So they don't have the same properties to help with that, A, and B, none of the other weapons I think were up to the task. Like the ice axe, I don't think would have been able to get him. What do you call it? The ice axe, he had another weapon, I remember. Oh, no, in this game he only has 2 weapons, right?
Yeah, until you get the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you can't count the shield, because... Actually,
no, the shield wouldn't have done anything.
No, I mean, they could have modified it, too. Like, you know how you get, like, a little stun?
Yeah, unless... But he had to kill him on the first go, the moment he was stunned. He couldn't have waited to get him again. Like, once you hit... Because then Heimdall wouldn't go for the shield, because he was essentially a speedster.
Oh, no, yeah, because he has realm.
Yeah, he wouldn't have gone for the shield again. He wouldn't have hit the shield again.
Well, no, because like there's a heirloom that you put your shield up and then you do a stun out, like a stun blast. So, but that's an amulet type of thing. So well, the thing is, like, all Heimdall will have to do is take away your shield.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He would have taken the shield off of him or something. Like, he was a speedster to get... Like, if it would have been Kratos in the first God of War, he would have taken him out without a problem. Kratos in his prime would have taken him out without a problem.
Really?
Well, Kratos killed Hermes in the original God of War.
What? No, isn't Hermes a speedster, though? Because, like...
He's a speedster, but the way...
Heimdall is a time manipulator, and a
he can see your move 5 paces ahead, but that's what most speedsters do. They slow down time to move fast against everybody else.
Well, you can't really see. He just knows your intentions. So he's a precognitive. I can't speak.
Precognitive. He's a precognitive fighter. He's like Taskmaster, kind of.
Well, No. Taskmaster is a different
Taskmaster picks
beast
up on you,
altogether.
but this guy, like after a while, he knows you're gonna swing, so he knows to dodge.
Well, for Taskmaster, he commits all of your moves to muscle memory. He can memorize your moves like down to the muscle dexterity of it. That's how his abilities work, which is basically you're finding a mirror of yourself, whereas he's just able to read your intentions even before you were able to react or even know them yourself. And so he can play a lot of mind games with you, and then as soon as you fall for his mind games, it's like he just basically directs you how he wants you to move, and then it's just game over from there.
Yeah, he gets you, and he gets you right where he wants you.
Yeah, because they explicitly did it with Thur. Because Loki, like after he got really washed the first time in Asgard when they were in Hell, went through like basically losing her shit. Like he basically treated her like a child.
Oh, it Thrud? Yeah, he's like, you think your father's gonna allow you to be a Valkyrie? I'm like, oof. Your father doesn't scare me. Ooh.
If he didn't scare him, why did you back off from him the first time he threatened you or like basically try to kill Loki?
Because it would disrupt, it wouldn't have pleased Odin for him to pick a fight with Thor. But if it would have come down to it, I think Heimdall could have taken Thor.
No, I mean like a Thor who is like complete bloodlust. Because I think the only way he would overpower Heimdall is like if he just has so much bloodlust and then just goes ape shit. Then that would be a good way for him to just overwhelm him. Because if he just overwhelm his senses, then he's pretty much screwed.
But even then, with all the bloodlust he would have had, that guy can see him coming.
No, but the thing is, he uses bloodlust to overwhelm his senses. So it's like he knows what's coming, but he doesn't know how it's going to turn out. Because Thor is fast, as you experience in that battle.
Yep.
And that was him like going all out too.
Yes, that was where he's like, now I can kill you. By the way, a lot of people were pissed with the representation of Thor in this game.
Like, it's what, the alcoholic,
The fact that he had a pot belly, he was a ginger. And then it's like, I was telling my friend, because she actually does like follow the, she worships that religion, like that spirituality, the Norse mythology. She worships them and stuff. So she's like, what do you mean people are mad that this is how Thor looks like? That's what he looks like in antiquity. It's he's a red-headed ginger with pot-bellied hair. The pot belly, because that's what strong people really look like. They don't look like Chris Hemsworth. I'm like, yeah, but you know, people who have only ever seen the MCU are, and that's their interpretation of Thor. That's what they think, and they're upset. I am. It's like, now, you know, they're all upset because they think that he should look like Chris Hemsworth, but he didn't really look like that.
In Endgame, he looked like well, aside from the hair bit of it, of course.
Well, yeah, like that's more what he would look like, but he would have like long orange hair.
But like, you notice how like he did not heal when he fought when Kratos axe.
No, that axe fucked him up permanently. It left a scar there.
Yeah, and what I love, like, I wish they kind of done more into that. Well, not even that. The how Faye fought Thor when he was drunk and didn't even leave a scar. Like nothing. And I don't think Thor even remembers fight. Well, no, he vaguely remembers because when you first clash, when you had that big clash, he's like, "Oh, this takes me back." But I'm like, "Wait, I thought you were drunk because if you did that side mission in Vanaheim, when you were like investigating what happened, they're saying, oh, like Faye was the warrior that rampaged against Thor." And it's like, he was in a drunken state, so unless he came out of it, I don't know. It's like that part I kind of wish they kind of delved more into that because, like, I mean, of course, Kratos is not gonna take some leap.
No, I wish it would have delved into why his scar didn't heal.
Yeah, because like as you saw in the beginning of the game, like Loki was able to heal on his own if he just focused. Unless there's like only ability that Kratos can do, which I don't think that's it.
Oh shit, my guy caught somebody. My ghost caught somebody. Somebody trying to do the loop-de-loo.
Yeah, it's the one that he just goes through on pallets, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that one.
He literally went through the pallet and he fucking nailed this lady. Down you go, Ginger. Down you go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, backtracking is a bitch. I really wish they kind of made this easier for you.
Me too.
I'm like, no, if you want to use your time backtracking, go play Ragnarok. I'm just glad I don't have to get all like the lore stuff. Something like that part would kill me. But I'm mad to get the Yoda shrines. I'm missing one. I'm thinking to myself, how did I miss that? Like, I got every single shrine except for one. At least I know where it is. It still pisses me off. Yeah, there we go. Goodness for YouTube, because I don't know how I would have been able to do this without YouTube. It's weird. How'd you feel about the stuff with Amber Goda?
Oh. It was left unfinished. I went to visit her in Jotunheim. I don't know if you did that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did basically everything the game had left.
I visited her in Jotunheim. I heard them talk to her about like you've won Atreus' heart, eh? Ahem.
I didn't want to say a little about that.
But I was able to. I watched that. I paid attention to all of that. In the original lore for Ragnarok, she is the mother of the wolf. So I thought it was pretty interesting how they played that off here. Initially, she's Fenrir's mother in the original story.
Which is neat how it comes back around when she takes care of him. But the knife bit though, that I love how that like I paid attention to I didn't know where actually no, I did saw with it. Actually no, I didn't know what I can't remember. And I remember the soul bit, but for some reason I forgot about the knife bit until that it went into the knife, because it doesn't show you that the soul was spirited away into the knife. It just shows that
Fenrir's. They show something go into the knife, if I remember.
Yeah, I have to go watch that scene again because it shows Kratos watching the soul leave his body.
Actually, no, yes, you're right. It just goes up and away. And then I remember when I was sitting there, he's like, "What spell did you cast?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, this is going to be one of those games where, like, this fucking kid is going to be lying left and right, not being able to be trusted, and he's going to be bitching about, why don't you trust me, when he doesn't really earn trust.
Yeah. But the funny thing is Kratos is at fault, too, because he did the parent thing in a good way and also in the wrong way. Because yes, it's a parent's duty to prepare their child to make sure they're able to stand on their own. Which is awkward that he doesn't die. Which is okay, so you know what's left, you just go out on your own. And then when you come back, that's when your parent will die. But did you assume from because you know at the end of the first game, and they bring it up here, the mural, it didn't look like Kratos was gonna die. I mean, I had no worries, aside from that Kratos was not gonna die, but did it look like Kratos was gonna die to you? Because it didn't look like that to me. And those murals are confusing enough as it is.
So I went back to Jotunheim to actually stare at the mural. Mm-hmm. And the way that the mural looked like to me, it was disjointed.
Yes.
It was out of place. Because he doesn't die, but he does fall a few times, but he doesn't die. Because he does die in the fight against Thor. And then Thor brings him back.
Yeah, but Loki was nowhere to be found.
No, but there is that is a part of the story though. Kratos does die, but he doesn't die at Ragnarok.
Well, he didn't really die. He was just knocked unconscious, and Thor zapped him back to consciousness, which was badass.
Yeah. No, he died, and then he hits him with this. He zaps him. He's like, "You don't get to die yet." So he was dead.
I don't know. I don't think he was dead. It was just like a nice play on like, oh, like you, like, cause it was like you didn't lose, like, cause it was scripted for you to like lose the exchange just for that moment to happen.
Cause I remember that, like, he hits him, then you see that he's like, "You don't get to die yet," and he zaps him back or something like that.
No, he's like,
"You don't get off that easy."
Yeah, like I'll let you know when we're done.
Yeah.
Which is like, because like
But-
when you do, I don't know, it was like one of those scripted. I guess, yeah, that counts as a scripted loss.
But to me, like,
the
that's.
game over scene and everything.
But to me, though, that counts as like him falling. Like, that's a death. He falls in the journey to this fight. Like, he won that. He survived the Thor encounter. But he didn't win that encounter.
Yeah, because he was. Well, here's the thing. He wasn't. Thor wasn't trying. We all know this. Like, he wasn't trying full strength. Kratos also didn't have his blades.
Yeah, he didn't have his. He wasn't ready. It wasn't a full form fight.
Yeah, and yeah, because he wasn't in the God of War mindset that he does become later on. Which was like basically, Thor was basically trying to like drag him back into war. Because he wanted to see him fight at full potential, but which he still couldn't because, as we mentioned, like, he didn't have his blades. If he had his blades, that would have been interesting. Like, if they made you fight Thor with both weapons available at the start, I wonder how things would have turned out, because Kratos noted himself in the notes. Thor's character in the codex that if it had kept going, he wasn't assured he could have beaten at that time. Oh shit!
Because in the cinematics too, if you notice, in most of the fight, he's using the spear.
Yeah. He goes back and forth between the blades.
He goes back and forth, but it's mostly the spear he's using in the fight against Thor. I used the spear. Like, the spear after a while for me was like, that thing made the difference.
That. When I saw that you were using the spear in the fight, I was like, yes.
That made the difference. Like, that was the only way I was going to take him on. I couldn't take him on elsewhere otherwise. Look, Cheryl, this is like hooking up with Kobe Bryant. It's gonna happen. Stop fighting and get on the hook. I'm gonna have to take this stream down.
Yeah, no, like, I didn't want it to be, because, like, when I first got the spear, like, I hated that thing.
I hated it too, but then the way it made a difference in, like, a lot of weird ways. Like, I don't know how to put it. It is a fucking ineffective weapon.
But then all of a sudden, and like, cause like that was like canon wise, he grew up with a spear, so it made sense that Kratos' best weapon is the spear as a Spartan. I wasn't jiving with that, but like at first, and all of a sudden, like I was. And then, like, the spear became, like, my go-to weapon for the most part. So, like, there were certain, like, I was always start to fight out with the spear. And then if I I think because of the spear made me want to made me swap do weapon swapping, because up until I got the spear, I wouldn't swap weapons in the middle of combat. I just wouldn't. I was like, I would if I start a fight with the axe, I'm gonna finish it with the axe. If I unless like I'm forced to use the blades, because I will not swap back and forth in the middle of a fight for like combo because I had to learn how to do that with like the King Berserker and the Queen especially.
So for me, I tried with the Berserkers to try to take on the Berserkers with that spear. It was effective the first time, and then it was not effective the rest of the time.
Wait, did you beat the Berserker?
I couldn't beat them. I could not beat them in the difficulty mode I was playing in. It couldn't be done.
Which Berserker? There's one Berserker. There's one or two Berserkers that should be very easy for you to kind of like get a foot. And then
the first one in Midgard was the only one I ever stood like a pseudo chance against.
Yeah, I think there's like two easier ones, but there's a triple boss one, which I do not recommend you do that because like I played so chicken in that boss fight because I didn't expect a three Berserkers to attack me. You have the main one and you have two ones that have half of the main health essentially shared among each of them, but like all three of them are on screen and they're all trying to kill you, and it's that going through that made me hate it because I chose manual. It's a good thing I chose manual because if I did auto, I would have been furious.
Wait, auto focus?
Yeah, auto target.
Yeah.
If I chose auto target, that oh my goodness, like especially since I never did the Valkyrie fights, which I'm doing now from the first game. When it came to the Queen and the Berserker, no, the Berserker was the one that kicked me off for this, but actually no, it wasn't. No, it was like all the Berserkers because they will always lose your tracking, which was annoying. And you had to constantly like reapply, but then like when they would go behind you, and then it would do like the red attack. You don't know if you need to block me down, and I end up taking some unnecessary damage. And I didn't learn about the quick movement because they never tell you about it. I think they finally passed that in because I think recently when I went back to play God of War to do some cleanup, I saw it appear on one of like the tips when you're loading into the game. I'm just like, where was this before? Because I never knew how to just quick turn in Ragnarok until like someone told me and showed me the game.
Yeah, I found out about that in one of the weird boss fights. Like right before Odin, right before Thor, there's like a bunch of random little mini bosses. I'm like, where were you this whole time when I needed this? Where it's like, he's like, behind you, brother. I'm like, I could have used this little fucking trick way back then. Where were you when I needed you? And then I see the tutorial. To turn around quickly, press shield and down on the D-pad. Like, yeah, fuck you. I don't need this now. I no longer need this. Thank you for nothing.
Like, okay, all the depths.
Because Odin doesn't hit you from behind most of the time, so I didn't really need it when they finally offered it.
No, he does not. Instead, he does something much worse. He does an AoE. He has multiple AoEs.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! When I was watching it for years, I'm just like, oh my goodness, because it took you a while. Actually, I didn't see the part where you learned that you need to get to move out of you need to actually go on. You have to keep moving, because if you stay still, you won't have enough time to get out of the range of his AoE for that particular area. But man, Oh man. Yeah, Odin, like, I mean, Thor, like, you couldn't stay still with Thor, but like, I think I was able to somewhat get away with it, like at certain times. With Odin, like, I had to constantly be on the move,
Yeah,
and I
no,
was like, okay, I
Odin.
can't be lazy.
Like with Odin, I remember what I had to do was I pulled out. And also, like you had to learn how what the weapon commands were, because that was another thing I never really bothered learning is which arrow pulls out what weapon.
Oh, yeah, I didn't learn. I don't know what happened because that definitely happened in that fight. I don't remember it because when it came time for like for the King Berserker and for the Queen, especially the Queen because she does like you have to use certain different sigil arrows. I didn't like I would just like stand there and watch her do her charge attack and then like wait I can't block this. What do I need to do? And then they even tell you in the game like oh it's doing such and such. I'm like oh I actually need to do something.
Well, yeah, like that was for me. It was weird. Was when you get to Odin, and then he switches in between the elements. I'm like, all right, the first one for me was the fire one.
Oh wait, oh you're talking about something else.
Yeah, I mean,
That what is it? Oh yeah, the elemental shields essentially.
like you press up for the like it was up for the axe, left for the blades, down for the spear.
No, you
I
press right for the axe.
something like that. I remember I had to memorize that towards the end
Because
because
up is to change your arrows type.
there we go. So I remember I had to like figure that out because towards the end, when Odin is switching the elements, you have to pick the right one on the spot.
Oh yeah.
And he switches between fire, ice, and Bifrost. And even then, like the one that wouldn't last very long was Bifrost because I had the spear hooked up as much as I could get it at that point.
Bifrost is a bitch.
So when I had the spear out, when he would do the Bifrost thing, I would just tap I would tap whatever I would impale into him I had impaled into him already, and he would pull the Bifrost out in a second. Some guy I'm gonna kill has an awesome nickname. Here's a sensu bean.
Can't let him live.
I'm gonna kill the sensu bean.
I just think no one in the show ever did that.
That's what I would do. I'd fucking go for that bag the moment I see it pop out.
Well, the closest we ever got to that, Cell grabs the sensu bean during the Cell games, but doesn't destroy them. Instead, he holds on to them until Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2, and Gohan immediately takes the bag back at godlike speed and kills off all of his children, and then gives it to the arguably the most sensible Z fighter there at the time, Trunks, who gets murked later on, but
Yeah, everybody gets murked later on.
but it's kind of fitting because like due to all the timeline shenanigans, even though honestly it has no effect on them somewhat, it's like everything that happened in that timeline kind of matches up in a different way to what happened in Trunks's in the Trunks's timelines. Like Trunks dies to Cell in that timeline, just as he died to Trunks before. When Cell finds that he magically killed the androids, so he kills him. Gohan becomes monoplegic, but then everyone else would have died at several instances, either due to the androids or to Cell. controls so
I found here's the sensu bean. Someone else is trying to get my attention, but they haven't realized that I already have it out for him because his name is here's the sensu bean.
So you're basically gonna kill any hero that may or may not get in your way.
Yep. I gotta let a guy live already because his name is. What are you doing, Leon? Nobody invited you to this party. I know you're out here, Leon. There you are, Leon. There you are. I'm tunneling sensu bean.
So
Oh. Look, lady, I want to let you go because you remind me of my fiance. Come on.
oh, thing.
Yeah. Crystal even wears the same bun hairstyle that she does.
You may have to kill her.
I'm gonna have to. I already nailed her with the sword. There she is. I hear.
I'm kind of disappointed how like there was no save data bonus if you have a game data from the 2018 game in Ragnarok.
I kind of get disappointed when they do it in a lot of those games.
Because back in the day, you get rewarded, you get like neat little stuff for having like save data of a previous title on your memory.
Leon guy must be like, this fucking dude. I'm minding my business here. You couldn't leave it alone, could you, Leon? You just couldn't. I wanted to kill here's a sensu bean. You get involved. That's all I wanted to do. Kill here's a sensu bean. You couldn't fucking leave it well enough alone, could you, Leon?
Probably. And you usually see that if they're like they're like playing with friends. That's when you usually see stuff like that.
I know, but nobody's coming to rescue his ass now. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, that's to be. Yeah.
Someone was here. There they are.
Okay, finally, that's done. Areas 100%. I have. Alright, I got 4 more ravens to kill before I get that stupid golden achievement. Now figure out like back to the freaking teleporter.
Yeah, so a little bit I have to check how many followers I went up. If I went up.
I love how I put up like random videos from
Of what?
across like months or years, like to my YouTube channel, and I've not gotten anywhere close to the amount of growth that you've gotten.
Well, where are you putting them up?
Yeah, just YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is tough, man.
Yeah.
YouTube is
awful.
it's the OG granddaddy YouTube. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, YouTube is just, it's the ocean, you know, like it's where everybody's at. So it's tough for me to like tell people, oh yeah, no man, do it on YouTube. It's like, no, because YouTube is so, everyone's first stop is to go ahead and be like a YouTuber, you know? Or like even once YouTube started doing live streaming, like now YouTube is about to take out Twitch and live streaming. And for me, it's like, you know what sucks is that Twitch had a chance and they flubbed their chance. Then Twitch will never recover.
Yep.
After what they did, where like they're kind of saying, look, we're all in this together. Like, nah man, you're owned by $1 billion conglomerate. You are not in it with anybody. To their upper echelon, and like the upper echelon gets treated well, but from there, like the regular people, they're not getting treated very well over on Twitch. So
the thing is, like, they were able to get away with like treating people like crap for so long as like no major scandals happen in it, but all the while they were ignoring the rise of YouTube. Like, oh yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we're the OGs in the industry. No one's gonna leave us to go over to YouTube. And then there was enough.
I think their biggest mistake, in my personal opinion, Dr. Disrespect.
That one,
Dr. Disrespect.
Still haven't. Do you know the full details with that one? Because,
so I've been hearing more details, and it's a lot in speculation. But the speculation for Dr. Disrespect makes a lot more sense than some of the other stuff people have said. So basically, to my understanding, Dr. Disrespect was very loyal to Twitch. But the ultimate problem is that Dr. Disrespect kept getting in a lot of trouble. So after a while, it seems like they felt it was better for them to get rid of him. But the thing that made it weird was that he was so loyal to Twitch, and then the way that they got rid of him was just they kicked him off the bucket. And to my understanding, there was a video that was actually on about it. That's why I'm like even gonna loosely talk about it. There was a video that was on about it where Dr. Disrespect, this guy like broke it down, this British guy. He basically pointed out like Dr. Disrespect had a history of getting in trouble with people, like he had a history doing stupid shit. And then it turned out that he was talking to other streaming sites. They were offering like exclusive deals or whatever. And then he was listening or going to the table with them. So when that happened, Twitch decided that it was time for him to go, because that was a violation of service already. That was one too many at that point. With the violation of services from Twitch's end. So they decided, like, you gotta go. Like, they had enough. He tried, to my understanding, to go to Mixer because Microsoft was offering a lot of money with Mixer.
Yeah, that was the same time around with Ninja, and then that fell through. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
he still got paid. Well, did he accept it like Ninja did, or did he not do it? He missed that one.
He went to Mixer Ninja, but to my understanding, the reason why Mixer failed was because Mixer was just they mishandled their funds. Like Mixer had a shot, but Mixer mishandled the funds or something like that, and then they couldn't afford anybody anymore.
Because they spent like what, 15 million? I remember on Ninja.
And it was a strong platform. Like, it had potential. It's just they mismanaged it. That's it. Like,
But as a result of them doing that, it's like they took out a really easy way for you to stream games. So it was like a double win.
Yep.
Which sucked. So yeah, whatever. I don't care about Xbox now. Same way I don't care what happens with Meta when they keep that. What are your thoughts when they shit the bed with the metaverse?
You know what? I was like, yeah, I saw this coming because there's really no way to make money on social media unless you don't have advertisers. That's really like step one. You need advertisers. If the advertisers don't come your way, then, you know, you're done, right? But then, like, step two to that is you're going to go ahead and launch these things. It makes you look creepy. It makes it also seem very, like, totalitarian-esque. So it's like you're not really, like, endearing yourself to anybody. You're kind of making it weird. So for me, when they said, I'm going to shit this is, like, happening, I was like, you know what? I saw that coming, but I feel bad for all the people who are losing their jobs because Mark Zuckerberg turned around and fired a lot of people once he couldn't get that working.
Yeah, but he cost investors.
He cost investors billions of dollars, but at the same point, I'm going to turn around and say this. If you're an investor and you're investing in shit like Meta, you need to really reevaluate your investing skills, man.
Well, here's the thing: it's either invest in that or invest in crypto. And honestly, like, I feel like the investment in the metaverse was a more honest investment than crypto. Crypto is just like, it is a bull-faced scam that caught so much wind. But then as soon as, like, right when, like, people were, like, promoting it, oh yeah, it's actually good, right when it was supposed to be good, it shit the bed right alongside the market.
Elon Musk, man. Elon Musk took a shit on it because it was doing well.
Well, that was the beginning of, like...
It was doing well before fucking Elon Musk got involved, and then it took a shit because of Elon Musk. It took a shit because my coins were actually doing really well, and then Elon Musk got involved. My coins multiplied, and when I was in a place where I couldn't do anything about it to sell them, they multiplied, and then they've dropped. So at this point, it's like I might as well just hold on to them because they're slowly going back to where they were pre-Elon Musk. But if Elon Musk hadn't gotten involved, I would have been able to sell those coins about now. I would have made a nice profit, like, and I would have been fine.
He was like the only billionaire that, like, did it. Yes, but before him, like, you have people like Jake Paul and other influencers.
But they were making their own coins, though. Like that other guy, Ice Poseidon.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, they were making their own shit. That was, like, the trick with those guys. Like, it's like, you're making your own shit, and you're gonna ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, that's what Elon Musk did. He did it later than they did, but he did it on a massive scale. He went on and promoted it.
Yeah, I have a theory about that guy. I actually wanted to bounce off of you. I have a feeling he's purposely destroying Twitter because he's pissed off or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure the why, but like.
I think he's pissed that his wife dumped him over something, and I'm pretty sure she must have been like a big Twitter freak.
Hey, no. Is he still married? They haven't
I
released any
don't
news
know.
about
I
him
remember
getting a
like
divorce.
he was dating he was with some lady, and now they're
Not
not
his
together
current partner.
anymore.
Yeah. No, but that's.
Is he still with Grimes?
Hold on. I believe so. 'Cause, well, who said his wife was? You have Tula Riley. Oh no, wait. Tula Riley. Hold on, something's wrong here. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, 2018 to 2021.
Grimes, right?
Grimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard like she was one of those big Twitter people or something.
Yeah. And she's like a DJ type of thing. Oh no, yeah, a Canadian musician who is 44. Yeah, 51.
I heard something about that. So in my head, I'm like, this dude is she must have a strong Twitter presence, and this dude is dismantling Twitter because he's a pissed off boyfriend.
So basically, so okay. So your theory is that he got blocked after they broke up. Like, let's just say that. And the only way he could get around getting blocked from her on Twitter is to buy Twitter.
Yeah, that and then destroy her favorite. Yeah, and destroy her favorite plaything. He tried to back out, but like I'm pretty sure that's when he saw clarity. He tried to back out.
But then Twitter's like, no, you're gonna pay us.
It's like, nah, you made the deal, bitch. You're buying this shit. I'm out of here. You can handle this all you want.
Yes, 7 children.
Elon Musk, yeah, I heard about that. I gotta be very honest with you. I don't like the dude now as a person. I don't like, what he's been doing to Twitter. But the reason why I have to give that guy a little bit of credit, I'm not gonna be like, oh, but he was so awesome. No. He was trying to get into outer space because NASA has given up on that. He was trying to get renewable energy and find cheaper ways to make the Tesla thing so that sooner or later, we could have clean energy. A lot of people are like, well, why do you want 1 billionaire to have that ability? Well, I don't care who has it. We need clean, renewable energy. And if 1 billionaire is out there trying it, then we need to support the 1 billionaire out there trying to get that off the ground. Now, does that mean that I fucking worship this guy? No. But I was in favor of clean energy. That was my whole thing with Elon Musk. If we support the clean energy, we will eventually find a cheaper way to make the ion battery, and potentially we can start powering city blocks with solar and clean energy and wean ourselves off of petroleum, right? That was my philosophy on this guy. When you tell that to some folks, they still get very fucking touchy. They're like, well, he's crazy, piece of shit. Why do you want a billionaire to have that kind of ability? Because, it's just to get himself in control. I'm like, well, yeah, it is to get himself in control, and, it is what it is. But unfortunately, all the other billionaires out there are still talking about polluting. They still haven't, weaned themselves off of pollution. They still haven't tried to, shut down the coal mines because they're still profiting off of the coal mines, the guns, the gunpowder that comes out of coal. Like, these are things they still want. Maybe, if you thought about it like this, if we had more clean energy, we'd have more gunpowder and coal to go around for your precious guns. But because you want to keep boiling coal, now we're not in a situation where we can, have enough to go around. So some people get really fucking touchy about that. They're like, well, he's still a piece of shit. I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit. I'm saying he was the only guy out there at the time that was trying to get clean energy off the rope. He's the only guy that had the ability to start with getting clean energy off the ground. Now that he's crazy, we've lost that, and no one is going to do it again. Like, that's it. Like, no one is going to try clean energy again because Elon Musk got thrown to the fucking shreds. That's it. That's the end of that. The world is now officially going to end, and it's going to end soon because we will run out of oil. And not in our lifetime, but our grandkids will probably witness the death of oil. Our great-great-grandkids are probably going to witness the eventual fight for trying to get the oil back. For people fighting...
You're assuming that we even have... the environment's going to be even sustainable to have great-grandchildren.
That's the thing, like those kids are probably going to witness the shit. They're going to witness the end of that. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to witness the end of, like, a lot of normal things that you and I or people we know took for granted. These kids are about to witness the finale. Like,
they're going to... We still haven't had World War III yet. Like, there have been instances...
That's on the horizon. That's coming. Like, I hate sound like a fucking... like, conspiracy nut. But that's coming. I think that we're probably going to get into that before the decade's out. For 2030, we're probably going to wind up beginning that march. The reason why I say that is because, unfortunately, and this is also going to sound very hippie on my part, but it's just something that I feel. The why I don't play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is seductive military porn, and I knew a lot of stupid kids that enlisted because they thought, they were good in Call of Duty, that they were going to go in a war zone. And yes, it's like they should be better informed. However, that's what that does. Now, is that me knocking veterans? No, it's just something that I noticed. It's like a very bad image. It's a way of like brainwashing kids to go ahead and join the military.
To do that, because if they don't, like, if they didn't have any of that, how could you, in your right mind, convince someone to do all that stuff? Like, for their country? I mean, sure, you get, like, maybe, like, the one person that would do that, but then for everyone else, they're doing it for the benefits, because, like, if you were in, unless you were in, like, any type of, like, dire situation, or you were not well off, you're not gonna really go into the military, or, like, you need, like, to get payment or sponsorship to, like, go to school and stuff like that. Like, people only go into the military, well, not only, like, a larger amount of people go into the military, if they're not doing it for the specific country, is for those type of things.
Those benefits.
Yeah.
A lot of cats I know enlisted for the benefits because they, like, it's not to call them stupid. They weren't stupid. It's just they didn't believe in going to school. Like, I have one guy who I know that he didn't believe in going to school. He's like, fuck this. I'm not gonna look for a desk job. He enlisted in the Marine Corps, and he got his hazmat license, and he's got his trucking license. He's like, once I'm done being a drill sergeant or whatever, he goes, I'll probably just wind up doing trucking or doing, like, hazmat work in a warehouse somewhere. And he goes, I'll probably get paid a lot of money, because nobody does this. And not many people have these degrees here in the States. Yeah, I'll probably get a job, and I can live somewhere peacefully or whatever. And I know another guy who he enlisted, and he's a cop now, and he trains. He does instructions, like self-defense instructions and stuff. And he makes a lot of money doing that because he has the military training that backs and teaches him. So it's like, oh, okay, well, these things are here. Why wouldn't you enlist? Well, me personally, I didn't want to enlist. I didn't believe in that shit. Not that it's shit, I just didn't believe in it. Some folks, and I didn't want those benefits. I didn't really care to do that to get those kinds of benefits. It's a sacrifice you got to do. Not your life, it's your time. and your devotion that you have to sacrifice to get all that stuff, I didn't feel like doing it. And that was my decision. Now, some of my friends who enlisted, they own really beautiful houses because they get like 0 APR and 0 down payment on their loans. And then like all the mortgages that they're paying it towards the difference in the house. That's the main bottom line. So they get like to lower a good chunk of their estimate in that first year. So is it something, oh, what about you? Why didn't you do it? Well, I didn't want to do it. But I know a lot of cats that have done it for those reasons, and they don't regret a thing. You know? But my point on Call of Duty, and like I told you, it's seductive military porn. It gives the wrong idea. Like, if you want to enlist because you may turn around, look at your situation, and go, do I want to get in more trouble? Or can I enlist, maybe walk out of there with some good training, walk out of there with some good discipline. Maybe I can get some certificates, get some skills, and then rejoin the civilian workforce, you know, as a constructive member of society, right?
If you make it.
If you make it. Because sometimes, even then, like, sometimes some of the branches you join, they don't see combat. They see a little bit of combat at most, but they don't see combat. Like, the guy I know, like, he found combat because it was his job to drive the trucks back and forth. So they shot at the truck. He got out. He wasn't even fighting. He's like, yeah, man, I was just driving the truck. He's like, they handled the shit for me. Then we got back in the truck and everything was safe. Some sniper was like shooting at the truck. But he's like, you know, it sucks, but once he's done, he's going to have like really solid benefits. He's going to have access to loans. He's going to be a part of a crazy network that when he's looking for work, he's going to be able to find it.
And he has a guaranteed slot on job applications because, yeah, you get preferential treatment. Whether, and like, people can say what they will about it, whether it's good or bad, but it's like, it's there for you.
It's there. Like, when I graduated college, my degree was fucking worthless next to a veteran. And I don't have sour grapes about that. It's just, it is what it is. Like, the only sour grapes I have is my university should have said, your degree is worthless if you don't have military experience. Well, if I would have known that, I would have just gone for regular criminal justice, not international criminal justice. Fuckwads. But, you know, I did it.
No, but international, like, if you speak multiple languages, that should be, you should have, like, jobs, because
most of them are civil or federal, and vets get first pick.
But not all vets like are multilingual. I can't imagine.
These days they're becoming multilingual.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, back, like, say, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no. 10 years ago they were 10 years ago they were mostly Hispanic kids that were in the military.
Yeah. Okay.
10 years ago it was mostly Hispanic kids.
I'm thinking like overseas, because like there's always a need for diplomats or like some type of like overseas type of positions, because those, like, I think even now, like, those are hard to fill.
Well, the diplomat program, I actually tried to apply for that, but then you have to leave the country for a very long time.
Yeah. And you don't know.
You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice in where you're going. They send you to the embassy, and that's that. The consular program was one. The other was the embassy fellows.
But yeah, diplomat jobs, yeah, you have no choice where you be relocated. But then, like, there's other international positions that are set, and you have at least a choice. You just pick where the job is having to be stationed at, essentially. So it's more of a leeway than being a diplomat, but it's still very hard to, like, get through.
It is. But when you're a vet, and I don't want to be like, oh, then you're a vet. Then it's like when you're a vet, you're ahead of the line, rightfully so.
Yeah,
most of the time, though, it's not a guarantee, but your application gets looked at first. Whereas, like, even if you want to do like a federal agent or whatever the hell, like your job, you get looked at first. Civil,
Okay, so-
cop, big. You want to be a fireman, you get looked at. You don't even have to pass a test. You're just in.
Unless
you're
you
a
have
vet.
like some type of injury or disability, then
But-
that knocks you down a good amount of pegs.
Like even at my current job, if you're a vet, they don't make you test the auto damage adjuster test. They don't make you take the test.
Huh.
If you're a vet, they don't make you take the test. Like you're free to go. They just show up, show your vet card. They give it to you. Done. So like some of my colleagues are all vets. So like they're veterans because they're like, oh yeah, we served. Did their time and now they're doing this job. So like, it's weird, right? Because it would sound like me saying I hate Call of Duty means like, oh fuck the vid of the military. No, I'm not saying fuck the military. I'm saying fuck Call of Duty.
Man, any other like war propaganda game.
It's a propaganda game.
It's not just Call of Duty. There's others.
There's others. There's Battlefield.
Yeah, but
I remember like during the. I remember like when they were trying to get kids to enlist, they used to hook them up to like this arcade machine or something.
I mean, that is a good way
The-
to do it. Unfortunately, it is a good way to get them. Enamored.
There was this computer game that was like really well known. That they'd hook them up to. And I remember like thinking like, holy shit, this is actually a thing. And then later on I found out that like some of those developers went on to do Call of Duty. America's Army or something like that. It's a computer game. The zombie. What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to recharge my headset because I've been going for hours trying to set this game. And I'm gonna recharge my controller as well, so I'm gonna head off and also
Yeah.
drinking the water this thing.
I am going to kill my stream after this last match, seeing what's going on here. Why does this lady look like this, though? It's so weird. She's wearing, like, the kimono outfit, but I'm like, she's like, has paint all over her face.
Oh, she may be on this ridiculous.
There you are.
I'll catch you later, Pros.
Catch you later, dude. For anyone watching, I wasn't intentionally camping on that one. I just happened to hear it. Lammy the Clam. I like your outfit, Clammy the Clam. Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick and kick your generator, lady. Which one are you? Oh, that zombie again. My bad, lady. I keep messing with you, but I don't mean to. You keep running here. Listen, I kill her, I kill you. Oh shit, Clammy the Clam, nobody went to go get you? I even left. Now. It's the name of the game. I wonder what they were pointing at, but I'm just a giant brute with a knife. What is these mysteries that they were trying to communicate with me? I shall never know. Go away. It would be really great if Dazumbi lives. I've been picking on her this whole game. The hell is that? Well, I have a special perk. I'm gonna use it. Sorry, lady. Y'all should have rescued who shot, Clammy the Clam. Nah, lady, you're lucky I don't have Modi on me. You have it coming. Of everyone on here today, you have it coming. The zombie, why? Why? I was gonna let you live. That zombie. You gave it all up for some other person, for your twin. I was gonna let you live. I mean, if Ghost with the Mole shows up right now, I will let them out of the hatch. I'm not aiming for a perfect score here. I'm pretty sure that lady ran all the way to the other side now. Yeah, I think she bolted all the way over there. Or did she? Yeah, she did. No, she's not here. Probably on the other side then. Oh, she's probably looking for the hatch. Yeah, purple. Oh. Achievement. Thank you. See, lady, look, I don't need to kill you no more. I just come out in the open. I'll take you to the spot. It's all good. Uh-huh. Some people. I wonder if she thought she was mocking me or something. Yeah, I could have closed that hatch at any minute, man. I left it open for you. Nah, I don't report the zombie. Oh, they're all on PC, and I would have sent them a message. It's just the zombie. And give him props. I'm gonna go check on my TikTok stream. Let me just cut this for a bit. Alright, it's not doing anything. Well, it got a lot of likes. Sweet. Alright, I will continue for a little while. Oh, someone's watching. Alright, so I've been playing as the knight a bit much for tonight. Let me play one of my classic characters that I like to play as. Gotta step my left to my beat. Rockin' me, baby. Okay. I haven't played with the Trickster in a while, so I feel like checking him out. Danger Ranger. You should have just kept on running. Do like to my beam. Rockin' my baby. There we go. Oh, that's karma. There we go. Hold on. Someone is still near here. Aha. Yeah, karma. I guess someone wants to be killed by the timer, huh? Well, I don't know if anybody was watching me. No, only one person tuned in on YouTube, but anybody who was tuning in through TikTok, I hope you had fun watching me shoot the stream over here with my buddies. Hope you guys have a good one, alright? Take it easy. Kill this one now.